Hello students, today we are starting the new lesson, that is elements, compound and the mixture. As you know that the elements, it is made up of only one kind of a substance. Compound, it is made up of the mixing of two elements, and the mixture, but there is a particular proportion is there for the in compound and mixture inside. The mixture, there is a, it is also the mixing of two or more compound, but here there is a no particular proportion is there for us. Okay, that is the general information about this elements, compounds and the mixture. So let's recall, how many different states of matters are there? Yes, you know that, I know. How many different states of matters are there? So the states of matter are solid, liquid, as you know that, liquid, and last gases. So name them. So name are the solid, liquid and the gases. These are the states of matter. What bring about changes of states of matter? So which things are responsible for change in the matter? Suppose for this I will just give you one example, that is ice. It turns to water. Yes, you know that ice turns to water. Otherwise water, it turns to vapors. So why ice turns to water and the water turns to vapor? The only one factor is responsible for it is that the temperature. Okay, so the factor which is responsible for changing the state of a matter is the temperature, or the environmental conditions are responsible for the change in the state of matter. Next question is the, what are the properties of matter? So the matter is a substance which is made up of only one kind of a substance. Only one kind of a substance. So this is called as a matter. Do all the substances have the same properties, or its properties are same? Do all the substances have same properties? No. Yes, because as I told you so many times before, that is hydrogen is gas, oxygen is gas. Okay, they are in gaseous state, it is also gaseous state, it is burning itself, it helps for burning oxygen. But water is there, it is also made up from the hydrogen and the oxygen, but its properties are totally different from the parent one. And not only this example, but if you take any two substances, they are not same, or alike each other. Next question is the, next point is the, classify the following substances according to their properties. So first of all, here we have to classify them. So first of all, here it is water, thermocol. So we have to classify them according to the substances according to their properties. So water, thermocol, soil, iron, coal, paper, rubber, copper, coir and plastic. These are the substances that we have to classify according to their properties. Okay, so as you know that the state of matter, if we discuss about the state of matter, then water, it is in liquid form. Okay, it is in liquid form, it is made up of the HNO2 molecule and H2O molecule, and it is a compound. So here thermocol, it is a substance, it is solid one, mixed soil. As I so many years means we are teaching to you that soil is a made up, soil is a mixture, it is there humus, some animal waste, otherwise animal when died its body, plant products are mixing into the soil, so it is a solid. Iron, iron is made up of only one kind of a substance, only one kind of a substance, that is Fe, ferrous. Coal, it is made up of only carbon. Paper, it is a plant product, it is a solid, you know that. Rubber, it is also a plant product, it has a carbon compounds. Paper also has a carbon compound, and I told you that when we burn the substances, if it is from the coal, then it is a organic compounds. Copper is a element. Okay, only copper is present in coir, that is the what we are saying to it. Coir means केसर, नारळाची केसर जे असते त्याला कॉयर असं म्हणतात. आणि प्लास्टिक. Okay, so these are the substances. So we can just classify them according to solid, liquid, gases also. According to the properties, we classify them into the elements, compound and the mixture. Then what are the objects made up of? Okay, if you see here, the water is made up of H2O. Thermocol, its formula is there. Soil, it is made up of more than one substances. Iron, only Fe. Coal, that is carbon. Paper is a substance made from the different plant products. So these are the objects. What are the objects made up of? Object made up of one kind of a substance. What are these articles of everyday use made of electrical wire, kitchen utensils, nails, table, chair, window panes, soil, salt, sugar? So what are these articles everyday use made up of? So electrical wire. As you know that electric wire is made up of aluminium or the copper wire. Okay, and it is covered with the rubber, otherwise rubber material. Then kitchen utensils. Generally kitchen utensils are made up of steel, copper. Okay, nails. Our nails are there. It is a carbon compound. Then table, it is made by wood. Chair also it is made by wood. Window panes, it is made by glass and the iron. Soil, it is a mixture. I told you which substances are there in it. Salt, I told you that is it is a compound. It is made up from the sodium and the chloride. And lastly sugar, that is C12H22O11. This is the formula of sugar. Means sugar is made up of carbon, hydrogen and the oxygen. Same way salt is made up of sodium and the chloride. So here water is made up of which H2O that I told you. So in this way every substance is made up of different types of substances. Now what is matter? We say that an object is made up of certain substance. Object is made up of a certain substance. For example, table and chair, it is made from the wood. Window panes, it made from the glass. Soil is a mixture of so many substances. So here what they told you, the matter, we say that the object is made up of a certain substance. The term matter is also used as a synonym of the substance. So term matter is also used for the synonym of a substance. In scientific language, however, a single term is used for the single concept, and that which an object is made up of is called as a matter. So this is the definition of matter, that is the substance made up of a kind of a object, and it is called as a matter. So this is the definition. Again I will tell you, in scientific language we can say that a single term used for the single concept, that is an object is made of, is called as a matter. An object is made of is called as a matter. Next it is the particulate nature of the matter and the properties of matter. So here take piece of a chalk, keep on dividing it into smaller pieces. What will happen when we are dividing it? What happens? For suppose this big chalk we are taken, we break it, it forms a 2 chalk. Again we break it, it forms a smaller one. Again we break it, it forms a smaller one. In this way, one condition is coming in that what happens, we cannot divide the substance further, and that condition is called as atom. That was means anu we are saying to it in Marathi, means our language paramanu something it is there. So this will happen, it divides and redivides, and one time what happens, you cannot divide it. Why drop up means particles. See what it forms, the particles of chalk. Particles of chalk it forms. Why drop up ink with a handkerchief? What effect does it have on the cloth of the handkerchief? What will happen? The particles of the ink get absorbed by whom? The cloth. What happens when the lid of the bottle of perfume is open? When we open it, we can thus smell it. Perfume smell, we can smell till the another corner of the room too. It is the matter present in various things in solid, liquid and the gaseous state. It is the matter present in various things, that is solid, liquid and gaseous state, that is responsible for their properties. So what they told you, the matter which is present in this, milk inside matter is present, perfume inside matter is present, and upside which they gave you example, chalk powder, that is also matter is present in. If we take the example of incense stick, when we burn in front of the god, then what happens, its smell is there, its perfume is there, it is what happens, we can smell it anywhere in our house. So the small particles of there, these are the matters, these are the small particles of matters are there, they are moving here and there. So it is the matter. Why we can smell it? It is the matter present in various things which solid, liquid and the gaseous state. that is responsible. Means chalk inside means it is a particle small, that matter of chalk is there. Liquid, drop of ink means what happens, it is a liquid form. And here the example of perfume is given, it is in the gaseous state and it is responsible for their properties, even though they are divided into small particles. Okay, even though they are divided into small particles, their properties due to the matter present in them remains the same. Okay, if you see the whole chalk's properties are same, and if you are taking the small particle and its properties are also same, means chalk properties which have those properties are present in the small particle of that chalk. Otherwise, if you see the example of perfume bottles, they told you perfume which is present in this bottle, its properties are same like the particles which are present inside that perfume. Otherwise, you just take the example, sanitizer is there we are using nowadays. When we sanitize our hand, it's small particles we can see also. It's small particles, what happens, it spreads into the air, and that someone understand that if even though he is not looking towards, so he is understand that you are sanitizing your hand. The meaning of it is that what the small particles are there, these particles of matters are what happens present inside it, and that particles what happens, we can smell it. Now use your brain power. In day-to-day life, we come across many things in our surrounding. We touch them. Yes, many things are there. For example, you just suppose now you are using the mobile, it is there in your hand. Chalks are there, textbooks are there. You are taking the water, that time you are touching the glass. Okay, you are eating that time food is there in front of you. So all these are there. We study their properties. Are all these things made up of only one kind of matter? Yes, no. Still matter is very different. If you take the example of copper, its matter is present inside it, it is different. Or means they are made up of more than one kind of matter. So some substances are there, they are made up of more than one kind of matter. Now the next point is the classify the following according to the nature of matter in them. Whether it is made up of one kind of substance, whether it is made up of one kind of substance, or whether it is made up of more than one kind of matter. Okay, just we will start now. So, and another one more thing they told you, that is, and it is in solid, liquid or gaseous state. So first of all, engraved idol. Engraved idol, it is made up of more than one kind of matter, and it is in which state? Yes, idol is in the state of solid. Next it is gold. Gold is made up of which? That is Au, aurum. Its formula is Au, aurum, and silver it is made up of Ag, silver. Okay, so gold is made up of only one kind of matter, that is the aurum. If pure gold is there, it has only aurum, gold is present in, but it depends on the carats. How many carat gold is there? It is 24 carat gold is pure gold, as you know, it is very soft. But goldsmiths are there, they're such a soft gold, so ornament means are not durable, so a little quantity of copper, otherwise silver, they are adding. Okay, but just we will think about the gold, 24 carat gold here, so it is made up of only one kind of matter, and as you know that the gold is present in which state? Yes, it is in the solid state. Next example is the milk's example. So milk is made up of which things? Tell me now. So milk is made up of milk. Actually milk we can see only the milk, but milk inside water is present. Lactose sugar is present, its taste is sweet. Okay, some particles are there. Fat is present inside it, because from that we are take out the fat, means butter, and we can make the cheese and all. So these are made up of, milk is made up of more than one substances, and it is in which state? That is liquid state. Next is water. In this water, only one H2O molecule is present inside the water, and water is in which state? That is the liquid state. Next is the plank. Plank means it is made up of wood, or a kind of a wood, means wooden planks are there? No, it is there. So it is made up of wood, and it is in which state? Solid state. Next it is a concrete. As you know that in construction concrete we are using. So concrete is the mixture of water, cement, okay, and some pebbles. Okay, small stones are there inside it. Okay, so it is a mixture of cement, water, and that pebbles, and it is the mixture, and it is in which state? That is in the means solid only state, semi slurry. Then salt, it is made up of sodium and chloride, sodium and the chloride, and salt, that is its sodium and chloride is mixing together and it forms a solid, and as you know that its state is solid. Soil is the mixture of some animal and plant waste, animals and the plant waste. Okay, then animal waste, plant waste, then afterwards some microorganisms are present in the soil particles are present inside it, some minerals are present inside it. Solid is actually soil is in the solid state, but it is a mixture of more than one substances. Next it is the coal. You know that coal is there. Coal is made up of only one substance, that is the carbon. Smoke inside, yes, so many gases are there. SO2 is there, CO2 is there. These gases are present inside the smoke, and carbon particles are also present inside it. Sharbat is a mixture of lemon juice, sugar, water. Afterwards we are adding little bit salt inside it. So it is made up of more than one substance, and it is in which state? That is the liquid state. And as I told you, smoke is in which state? It is in which smoke is in gaseous state. Next it is the khichdi, cooked khichdi. Actually khichdi here examples are there are two kinds of khichdis are there. Sogo's khichdi is there. Sogo we are using it for when there is a vast is there, at that time we are eating this. So inside it Sogo's and oil is there inside it, and then groundnut powder is there, we are adding to it. And khichdi, another one more khichdi is there. Inside it we are adding the rice. When the person is not feeling well, we are giving to his khichdi, and it has a rice, then moong dal, it is there, water, some masalas are there, some salt particles, some water. So these substances are there inside it. So khichdi, it is in the solid state, or the slurry state means it is a liquid state also, depends on which khichdi is there. And that khichdi the people's using, and it is a mixture of so many compound. And next it is the steam. It has the H2O particles inside it in the steam, and it is in which state? That is the gaseous state. Okay, so this we discuss use of brain power today, and this is the means introductory part of the element, compound and mixture today we had seen. The next part of the lesson we will see in our next lesson. So today we are going to stop here only. Okay, thank you. And all of you just read this lesson, and it is very interesting lesson, and all of you just which are the hard words are there for you, just find it in the what we are saying, that dictionary, and understand the meaning of it. You are not understanding, just you can ask me, I will tell you the meaning of it. Okay, so today we are going to stop here only. Okay, thank you and have a good day.